St. John Henry Newman set to become newest Doctor of the Church. Pope Leo paves the way for St. John Henry Newman to be formally declared a Doctor of the Church. One of the great modern thinkers of Christianity, a key figure in a spiritual and human journey that left a profound mark on the Church in 19th century ecumenism, and the author of writings that show how living the faith is a daily heart-to-heart dialogue with Christ. A life spent with energy and passion for the gospel, culminating in his canonization in 2019, that will soon lead to the English Cardinal John Henry Newman being proclaimed a Doctor of the Church. The news was announced today, July 31st, in a statement from the Holy See Press Office, which reported that during an audience granted to Cardinal Marcello Semeraro, prefect of the Dicastery for the Causes of Saints, Pope Leo XIV has confirmed the affirmative opinion of the plenary session of cardinals and bishops, members of the Dicastery for the Causes of Saints, regarding the title of Doctor of the Universal Church, which will soon be conferred on St. John Henry Newman. From shadows and images into the truth, lead, kindly light, amid the encircling gloom, lead thou me on. The night is dark, and I am far from home, lead thou me on. So long thy power hath blessed me, sure it still will lead me on, or moor and fen, or crag and torrent, till the night is gone, and with the morn those angel faces smile, which I have loved long since, and lost a while. John Henry Newman was 32 years old when this poignant prayer rose from his heart during his return to England after a long journey through Italy. Born in 1801, he had already been an Anglican priest for 8 years and was widely recognized as one of the most brilliant minds in his church, a man who captivated with both spoken and written word. The 1832 trip to Italy deepened his inner search. Newman carried within him a thirst to know the depths of God, his kindly light, which for him was also the light of truth, truth about Christ, the true nature of the Church, and the tradition of the early centuries, when the Church Fathers spoke to a still undivided Church. Oxford, epicenter of his faith and the place where the future saint lived and worked, became the road along which his convictions gradually shifted toward Catholicism. In 1845, he distilled his spiritual journey into the essay on the development of Christian doctrine, the fruit of a long pursuit of that light, which he came to recognize in the Catholic Church, a church he saw as the very one born from the heart of Christ, the Church of the Martyrs and the Ancient Fathers, which, like a tree, had grown and developed through history. Soon after, he asked to be received into the Catholic Church, which took place on October 8, 1845. He later wrote of that moment, "It was like coming into port after a rough sea, and my happiness on that score remains to this day without interruption."